you get toilet paper, and you get toilet paper. We all get toilet paper! Hello my friends and welcome to The Simple Sober Life. I am Joshua and I help others make simple changes to create a life of awesome. Welcome my friends and welcome to another Financial Friday. I'm so glad you could join me today. If you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell when you subscribe so you get notified each time I create a video. Well my friends, we all are well aware of the different financial impacts that this coronavirus has had on so many different people. The stock markets have crashed. Unemployment is extremely high right now. Restaurants and almost everything except essential businesses are closing down in many areas. And so many people need help. They need financial help and support in order to kind of get over this hurdle and get over this rough patch. And now is the time for us all to bond together and kind of fight this thing as a team, as a nation, as a proud people of the United States and of the world. In most of my financial videos, I talk about how to make yourself more money, how to improve your financial situation so that you can achieve the goals and ambitions and the lifestyle that you want in sobriety. But in this video, I am dedicating it to trying to help others. And there are so many people who need that help right now, and so many ways that you're actually able to financially help others. So I implore you, if you have the financial means to do so, please help someone else who could use it, who needs, that support right now. And there are a number of different ways that you're able to do that. First and foremost, I would make sure to donate or give without expecting something in return. This is not a quid pro quo type of situation. This is a let's all bond together, let's all help each other and work in a single congruency so that we can get through this. And we will get through this. And if we can do it together, we will be stronger for it. So a couple of ways that you can help is, first and foremost, foundation and bottom line, I don't believe that you are really able to help someone until you're in a stable position. So make sure that your bills are paid, make sure that you have food in the fridge, make sure you have plenty of supplies for you and your family. Being an alcoholic and totally drunk, trying to help someone else, get sober doesn't really make sense. Well, the same thing applies for financial situations. If you are just barely scraping by, if you are one of those people who are unfortunately out of work and there's absolutely no money coming in, and you are struggling just to get by, then, now may not be the time. But if you are in a financial position, if you have extra things around your house, you could, and you should, donate and give where you can. Once you are good, then, start by helping your friends and family. Like I've mentioned so many times, there are a lot of people out of work, and I'm almost positive that every single person in this country, in this world, at least knows someone who is directly affected by this. I came from the restaurant industry, and now all restaurants, unless you have a drive-through or unless you offer delivery, are closed. And I'm so fortunate that I am no longer in that industry. I don't have to depend on being tipped and things like that. And so, I'm using some of my money to try and help others. But friends and family, your direct sphere of influence, reach out to them. See if they need any help, maybe paying a bill, maybe, just buying some groceries. And it doesn't necessarily have to be completely financial. It can be, goods or services, something to help them out, so that they're not spending, what little money they have on the bare necessities. Toilet paper right now is almost worth more than cash. You go to any grocery store and they're completely out. So if you have an extra supply, if you kind of stocked up at the beginning of this, and have some extra rolls, it might be a good idea to, pass those along to friends or family, help save them money and, time and effort driving from store to store to store, because all that eats gas, all that eats money. Helping them, if they need some groceries, ask them if, you can go grocery shopping for them. Any other little supplies, masks are a big thing right now, and people are sewing up masks. That is a huge benefit right now. If you have any sort of sewing skills, I think Joann Fabrics are offering free kits for people to sew masks, and that can definitely save people some money when it comes to battling this pandemic. So focus on yourself, make sure that you're in a good spot, you're in a good financial spot, and then reach out and start extending your financial sphere to friends and family. Now, there are many people who are not out of work, but they are working around the clock. And a huge shout out goes to our first responders and people in the medical industry who are, working the front lines to battle this virus on a daily basis. I've got a number of friends in the healthcare industry, and my God, the time and energy that they are putting in to, working with patients to help them get better, and, with testing and, trying to ensure that this thing somehow gets contained at some point is mind-blowing. So if you have friends in the medical industry, or if you, have a favorite doctor's office or things like that, reaching out and buying them some lunch, or, just, doing little gifts for them just to let them know that they're appreciated, can really help their esteem, help their, motivation to keep on going, to let them know that they're doing a good thing. Gift cards for different things that they may need from Amazon or eBay or whatever the case may be, can really go a long way. And then, of course, there are a number of different funds. Like I mentioned, I worked in the restaurant industry, and they're pretty much at the bottom of the barrel right now. And if you have a favorite mom and pop restaurant, the unfortunate fact is that they may not have the financial capability to reopen the doors when this thing finally passes. And that is a very unfortunate circumstance and result of what this virus has done to our economy, our nation, our livelihoods. But there are a number of different restaurant funds where you can actually go and it's kind of like a GoFundMe type thing where you put it in and they distribute the funds to tipped employees. And remember, tipped employees make well under minimum wage as a base salary and are completely dependent on the generosity of the patrons that they serve. When I was a server, I think I made $3.20 an hour, and then I was completely dependent on the tips that I got, because my regular salary would get eaten up by taxes. I would never get a check. I would just have what I made in tips. And because they have absolutely nothing come in, a number of funds have been set up to help them, kind of get through this tragic time in our lives. And I will make sure to link down below so that you have information on how to donate to these different organizations, these different funds, if that so intrigues you. I'll make sure to link down below for those. Also, the World Health Organization has a fund set up to help combat and run tests and things like that specifically for this virus. So I hope you got value out of this. If you did, please make sure to comment down below. If you have any suggestions on where someone might be able to donate financially, if there are any funds that you're particularly fond of relating to this this time in our lives, then please comment down below. I would love to share that information. Also, all of the links that I have found, there are a number that I haven't mentioned, will be down below so that we can all bond together and help each other financially and as much as we can. Enjoy your day, my friends. Stay blessed. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up, and again, subscribe. Hit that bell when you subscribe so you get notified each time I create a video. Until next time, my friends, cheers.